As chairman and CEO of OGE Energy, Pete Delaney could be aloof, detached, and unapproachable, but he's not. Instead, he's the completely affable and approachable leader in two kinds of companies, OG&E Electric Utility and natural gas company Enable Midstream. His path to Oklahoma City was a winding one. He grew up in Pennsylvania, went to college in Virginia, grad school in New Orleans, and followed his passion into corporate finance.
I actually took the lowest offer I had, probably one of the lowest paying jobs of anybody in the graduating class. But I took it because I saw what I was interested in learning more than money. I think, my advice has always been to people coming up, don't follow the money. Follow what your passion is, or follow what your interest is. Don't follow the money. Money is a short-term, focus. Your long-term focus should be on what you really enjoy doing.
Now he's a proud Oklahoman via Wall Street. OG&E first caught his attention while consulting utility companies around the world.
I worked with many different companies throughout the country and in some of the different countries in the energy industry, particularly in the utility industry. And one thing that the people in Oklahoma and at the company were always very straightforward, very down to earth. And one thing that they did not do, which I appreciated, was they didn't follow the pack. So often you'll find maybe it's industry trends thinking from a financial standpoint of everybody seems to be doing the same thing. And OG&E always goes say, well, I'm going to think about it. They're very thoughtful, very considerate, didn't necessarily just follow the trends. They said, we're going to think about what's right for us. And so there was a lot of good thinking and just good, honest people.
It was the people, the growth, and the feeling of momentum that prompted him to take the offer to move to Oklahoma City. But he still sometimes had to explain his actions.
This one guy the guy who we mowed the lawn, who I think worked for us for 15 years, and finally told him, well, Jim, moved to Oklahoma. And he just looked at me, squinted his eyes, said, who'd you piss off? I said, Jim, that's sort of you're probably the most honest guy I've met so far, but you sort of encapsulate all of if I had to put that into what the reaction of people were when I said that, that was probably what they were thinking about. What happened to you? So yeah, that was like, you're really nuts doing it, but it's, I think I'm the winner on that one and they're the loser.
He doesn't have to explain that move anymore. He's the head of an innovative and award-winning company in a city on the rise.
We're probably leading the country in our efforts around our Smart Hours program and our programmable thermostats. We send out price signals and it adjusts your thermostat. People are saving a lot of money on that, and it really saves us having to build another power plant. We were able to delay that. We put a goal out of not having to build another power plant after 2020, and part of that is the Smart Hours program.
Recently recognized as the Utility CEO of the Year by Energy Biz magazine, he's navigating OG&E through the challenges of increased demands, costs, and environmental regulations, but he sees the job as transitional.
One thing you want to do is you want to make yourself replaceable. That's your job. Any job, I don't care where you are. In any organization, you ought to be thinking about, making yourself irrelevant to the organization by having somebody underneath you that is going to be able to do the job, and hopefully better than you. I expect the person who comes behind me is going to do a better job than I do. Hopefully they're going to be smarter. Everybody seems to be smarter these days and more in tune with what's going on, because I don't care, generations, consumers drive markets, and you've got to be close to your markets. And so I get older, I know that I'm not in tune with a lot of these markets, and it's just, that's the way it is.
His leadership flows now to the Oklahoma City Chamber of Commerce, the Oklahoma City Art Museum, and the Boathouse Foundation, amongst other organizations. He has a list of things he'd like to see done to add to the growth and vitality of the place he and his family now call home.
What inspires me is to see them do what they do day in, day out. So it's, it's not like I'm inspiring them, they're inspiring me. and I tell them that. And so it's an honor to try to, it's an honor, responsibility to be their leader, and try to live up to what they deserve. I'm just very grateful to be able to do what I do, and have the support that I get from many people, and so I'd just say thank you to everyone. Thank you for the honor, and thank you everybody for helping me in my position, and welcome me in the community and allow me to play a leadership role in the community. It's been a lot of fun, and I enjoy it, and hopefully it's making, we're getting some results.
For his energy, care, and commitment to the future of his company and this community, we honor Pete Delaney with Oklahoma City University's Meinders School of Business President's Award.